Hello twin flames and welcome to the DM to DF reading for Friday. So I've already done a pick pile today that was so powerful. You know, the masculine's giving you a power message for the weekend. The angels let you know about the connection. But right now I'm going to bring in the Divine Masculine Message Tarot and the Divine Masculine Messages of Love. And they give me the word masculine. So again, the masculines may feel like a mess. They give me fear. They're releasing fear. And they're releasing fear around making a mess of this love. So give them the time they need to be able to move forward. So what do the masculines want to say to you today, Divine Feminine? What do they want to say to you very clearly? Wow, look at this. Powerful. Powerful. So what I'm going to do, because that's a lot of cards. Wow, look at this. Everything happens for a reason. I've got one of Georgie's cards stuck in this deck. And I feel that's why they just flew out, because I didn't know this was in there. Sometimes when I'm shuffling cards and using lots of different decks of cards, you know, my mind is all over the place when I'm putting the card decks back together. And the cards every now and again will get mixed in, but it's always for a reason. There's no coincidences. Everything happens for a reason. I hear you telepathically, and I feel that's the message you need to hear. So what I'm going to do is put all these back in, because I'm not going to read all them. It was clearly that happened then to push that card out. Isn't that powerful? Let me just make sure there's no other cards on the floor. No? Okay. So what do the masculines want to say to you today, Divine Feminine? One card. Wow, one card. And what do they want to say? I feel the most cards are going to come out of this deck here. So what do the masculines want to share with you today? What do they want to let you know? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So the first card we've got coming out then is, I hear you telepathically. So I feel that's the big message today. You know, if you're wondering if they hear you, if you're connecting, maybe you feel like they've heard your voice or you've heard their voice, they do hear you. And he said, I do hear you talking to me in my mind, through a song, through a dream. I hear you telepathically. So you're being reminded that the connection isn't always about the physical communication, about communicating through a text message or online. It's about feeling the power of the love and the sensation. And I love it when you dance. Now, you might think, what does that mean? It can mean a various amount of things. It could mean that you've danced together before and he's loved that and he's thinking about that, reminiscing. Or he loves it when you are at ease with your journey, because, you know, when we dance, we're at ease. We're in the rhythm. You know, we're expressing ourselves. So your masculine may also be fantasizing about you dancing. Maybe thinking about you dancing together at your wedding. Or dancing together when you're out and about for a romantic meal. We're dancing after. Or at New Year or Christmas time. I feel these are the things he's visualizing. Being out and about, showing you off, spinning you around, showing you off to the world. But dance is also how we express. So dancing can also be a very erotic thing. The way the bodies move together, the way we express ourselves. And I feel that's what he's sharing here. I love it when you are at ease with your own body. I love it when you're at ease with the journey and we're not pressuring or forcing anything. We're just going with the flow. So when we dance, we go with the flow. Maybe you've been dancing around at home, in the kitchen. You know, maybe you've been dancing, doing some kind of dance. Maybe you are a dancer. But I feel your masculine has been watching you from afar. So this could be through social media if you actually are a dancer, or it could be through his own thoughts and connecting with you in a very powerful telepathic astral way. So he loves it when you dance. And I don't like being back and forth. I need to make a decision. So he's saying, I don't like it when I'm back and forth. And the masculines have really been struggling with this because they've been having really severe tooth pain or gum pain. Because when they are back and forth, or ifing and ahhing, or swaying in and out of a decision, it causes problems in the mouth. And that's not good. That's not good at all. So he's saying, I don't like being back and forth either. I know I need to make a decision. And I am healing deep wounds of abandonment within me. So, you know, he is afraid of losing you, and he's afraid of missing out on this love, and he's afraid of what the future holds. There's a lot of fear that he is releasing and healing to be able to communicate. And I can't forget you. I'm returning to you soon. So he is coming back, even though he may be dealing with fear and abandonment and struggling around leaving behind a situation or making a decision. He said, I am returning to you because I can't forget you. Because we're talking telepathically. We're always connected. This is when he sees you in places. He goes to the supermarket. He sees someone who looks like you. or from the back someone looks like you, or he smells your perfume or aftershave, or reminded of you in a different way. I love it when you dance. I am focused now on making this work. So we say now, not then, now I am focused on making this work. I'm focused on doing it right. So the King of Pentacles is a very down-to-earth, earthly energy. So he's getting his head to the ground and he's, doing what he needs to do to be with you. And he's saying, I am dealing with my ego. And I love this because, this is so powerful that we've got the 5-5, because 5-5 is about significant change. And we've got the earth and the fire, the movement, the change. So he's saying, I'm dealing with my ego. I'm dealing with core wounds connected with my ego, but I am bringing in rapid change. And look at this, prepare for a celebration. Prepare for a celebration. So celebration is about reunion, coming back together, a celebration in the future where you may even have a dance together. Because I'm seeing this, when I'm connecting with this intuitively, they're giving me dancing, okay? Real dancing in a real way. And you might think, my masculine does not dance, but he'll dance at your wedding. He'll dance when he's taking you out for a romantic meal, or he's taking you somewhere out and about. And we've got Valentine's Day coming up. And I feel for someone watching it, you're going to have a celebration within the next 3 weeks, which is going to take you towards Valentine's Day, where you may dance. But I hear you telepathically. I love it when we go with the flow. I love watching you express your body in a very powerful, erotic, loving way. And I am doing what I need to do to be with you and make it right, even though I'm dealing with my ego. So trust the love. And this is the most powerful card. The way it came out of the deck, it just blows my mind. Even now, after working with the angels all this time, how they get the messages across and how the cards can be linked in that way sometimes. So very powerful message. He hears you telepathically. He intends to dance with you in a very romantic way at some form of celebration. And I feel that someone may also meet up at a celebration. So there could be a party coming up, an event, a wedding, something where you may be thrown together by the universe and you're going to have the opportunity to dance. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.